Hi, my name is Samantha Tancredi, and I'm currently a freshman at Hutchinson School here in Memphis. And I'm also a member of Writing Memphis, which is a group that works to promote creative writing within our community and implement an after-school program that actually teaches kids creative writing. My personal experience, well, in 8th grade, I was able to learn everything I currently know about creative writing from my mentor, Miss Lawrence, who was also our 8th grade English teacher. She taught me everything, and I would love to share that with other people as well. I started to accumulate a lot of recognition, whether it be physical or just verbal from her, and it made such a difference in my life, since I'd always been the soccer player who really didn't want anything to do with anything outside of school that was academically based. She taught me how to prepare, how to deal with how to deal with negative feedback from other organizations, but she taught me what it meant to be educated. And creative writing also helps people learn education in a new way, which ultimately betters our community. People don't know that creative writing is a path that you can take, and that unknown creates a major problem in our community. By raising awareness through ties that Hutchinson, my school, already has to implement this after-school program, we'll be able to teach other kids creative writing. We have ties with schools such as Freedom Prep, Promise Academy, who are willing to help us in implementing this after-school program and teach their students creative writing, which is basically the whole entire idea of this project. But you have to have a project that can be sustained, not just from this year, but forever. And through Hutchinson's 8th grade class, there's always people that love creative writing and want to pursue it later and want to help. And so we know that this will be helped from generation to generation because there's always someone who is ready and apt to join. We want to focus on middle school age students to affect first because that's the age of a lot of decision making, checking things on your list and crossing things off. By documenting their successes physically in journals such as these composition books, these students will be able to see the physical progress that they're making, and that is such a crucial part of this process because as you're able to see how you go from step 1 to step 2, you're more apt to wanting to continue to develop these skills and hone them later. First, we have to confirm not only the ties that we have with other schools, but also how many students will be participating in this project. We have to have this idea and number, and then really the only other process that we have to go through is writing. We have created several different projects and different activities that we're ready and able to implement as soon as possible, and we are going to share with them the exact same opportunities and experiences that we went through at our school, Hutchinson. After we become familiar with the process, we're going to branch out to other schools, and we're hoping to meet with each school on a weekly basis so that everyone can develop their skills and continue to practice because no one is perfect at something at the beginning. After reaching out to other schools and branching out to them, we will spread this creative writing project, and it will allow for a greater impact to be created in our community. How does this all connect? How does this relate to me? Why do I love it? Well, this is a picture of my room currently, and I still write today. By teaching these kids these skills coming from students who are in high school now, they'll be more apt to accepting them, and the small-term impacts will start to grow, planting the seeds, whether it be a verbal way to go or just, I really want to learn this and I want to continue. You start to see the growth in the tree of creative writing and just education and knowledge as a whole. People may want to pursue this in their careers, in college, or spread that to their children. That's such an important part of learning because as you can take it from generation to generation and spread it further, and you can't have the long-term impacts without the short-term impacts. Just like a mom or a child bear needs its mom to live, you have to have these short-term impacts that will add together to create these long-term impacts. Our community is really deprived when it comes to hunger, whether it be physical or academic. We're working to fulfill this academic hunger that our community has, and by doing that, it will better our community as a whole. So overall, we just really would love to share this love that we have for creative writing, and please vote for us and help us uplift the community and help us write Memphis by writing Memphis. Thank you.